Greetings folks, and I hope as usual you're all happy and healthy wherever you are in collecting land. And welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. But no ordinary preview today, no, it is a red letter day in the 1/6 scale world because the pre-orders have gone up for Kaustic Plastiks' first ever Maestro figure. And it is none other than, of course, Brandon Lee as the Crow. Highly anticipated this one, and in no small amounts highly anticipated by Mr. Go Figure. So looking forward to this one, and it's finally arrived. A lot of expectation with this Maestro line, so it's got a lot to live up to, but I'm 100% certain that the Kaustic Plastik won't let us down with this one. They have dropped a shit ton of photos on us, so we'll whiz through them as quickly as we can because there are 4 different versions of this figure, and how to confuse an old collector. Yeah, we've got a standard edition, we've got a deluxe edition, we've got a deluxe edition gold, and of course, as always, the exclusive web edition. There may be some crossover here and some repetition. I've tried to rearrange these photos into some semblance of sense, but if there is a bit of crossover there, bear with me. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the photos. The first shot is of the standard edition, and it gives us a list of what's included. The standard edition is the only one that comes with sculpted hair. But I've got to say, it looks impressive even with the sculpted hair. The other 3 have got, I believe it's Tibetan lamb's wool hair, of all things. I myself am more leaning towards the rooted hair. I have already put my pre-order in, but we'll get to that at the end. But still, even the sculpted hair looks absolutely excellent. We're getting to see that for the first time. Well, not the first time, obviously. We've had some promotional shots prior to this, but we're getting a full list of what's included, and we're getting to see the figure itself as well. I'm going to get this out of the way early doors. Proportions, screen accuracy are all on point. Let's zip on to the next shot. We've got this sort of side shot of him here, and really our first close-up view of the all-important leather coat that they've given us here now. Looking absolutely stunning, in my opinion. Kaustic Plastiks tailoring, as we know, is pretty much second to none. I think it's up there with some of the best in the 1/6 scale world, and they don't seem to have let us down with this coat. The fall, the fit, the finish, the leather itself all looks beautiful. Stitch work, as I would expect, is impeccable. We can see that dark t-shirt underneath for the first time. He's got the ring round his neck. The head sculpt itself, face paint looks immaculate. The sculpting looks absolutely on point. And even with the sculpted plastic hair, I think this figure looks suitably impressive. On to the next. We've got that sort of infamous walking pose of him walking towards the camera with his head down there, clutching the shotgun, which comes as an accessory. We're getting to see the detailing on the figure as well for the first time. Bindings are all there. I am assuming these pants are going to be leather as well. We've got the boots with the tongue hanging out and the laces loosely tied. All looking absolutely great, even down to the black nail polish there. So yeah, I'm pretty certain whichever version you decide to go with, if you decide to pick this up, you are not going to be disappointed. Side shot here, clutching the shotgun. I'm going to lean in here. That shotgun looks screen accurate. He's also got the guitar slung around his back, which I'm pretty certain is going to come with all versions of this figure. And yeah, and we're seeing that head sculpt at a slight angle there and up tilted. We're going to get closer to that head sculpt, so let's move on. Hands in pockets there. The fall of that overcoat, yeah, I am really impressed with this figure. As I mentioned before, I went all in with the old Hot Toys version, passed on the Sideshow version because there was something not quite right there for me, but this looks like it could be the definitive Eric Draven. On to the next. Now, I'm pretty certain, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty certain this chair is going to come standard with all of the iterations here. Oh no, could be wrong actually, because we've moved on to the gold here. Now we've skipped on to gold here, and we've missed out the deluxe edition, because there are pretty much everything that you get with the deluxe edition and the deluxe edition gold are pretty much the same, bar the magnetic diorama that we'll look at, and possibly this chair as well. I'll have to double check, but the chair I think it's a great inclusion. I'm really, really happy they've included this because I do like the seated Draven look, the seated Crow look. I think it just works very, very well. It has a melancholy twist to the character, which I really, really like. But I'm going to assume we're looking at possibly, well, is this sculpted plastic or is this resin? If the Phantom of the Opera figure is anything to go by, we could possibly be looking at resin here. But beautifully done, beautifully weathered, and yeah, just a great accessory to have, I think. Headshot here. Now, we zip back here to the standard issue because I can see that this is the sculpted hair, but we get to see that head sculpt up close and looking very, very good. That eye makeup, getting that eye makeup right is really a vital part for me, at least. Anyway, with the dark areas around the eyes, not too dark underneath the eyes. And then those lines just being slightly uneven and one slightly darker, but it looks like Kaustic Plastik have got it there. On to the next. Cracking photograph, this one. Really do like this photo. And I think there we are looking, we're still on the standard issue here. That looks like the sculpted hair to me, but we've got a couple of strands falling down, which is great to see. And we're seeing that makeup, the uneven tones in that makeup. Around the nose it's slightly lighter, missing around the hairline there ever so slightly, which is once again screen accurate, and that dark lipstick all looking nailed on, and rips in the t-shirt in the right places. On to the next. Another great shot here. This is the one that I think a lot of collectors, the pose that a lot of collectors put him in with those arms out, whether it's stepping forward or just in a vanilla pose, and it looks great. I'm going to assume the guitar strap is leather there. Those bindings on the chest are accurate. Yeah, all on point here. This is what I was talking about when I said the seated pose and that melancholy look, and we're getting to see these the eyeballs, the moving eyeball system here. It'd be interesting to see how you get to that, because when you've got the rooted hair, not too difficult with the sculpted hair, because there'll be a seam line hidden in there more than likely, unless it's underneath the head sculpt itself, which will just pop off. But when that comes, when you apply that to rooted hair, it can be a little bit more finicky. But yeah, great to see we've got moving eyes here. And as a flagship for their new Maestro line, I think it looks like Kaustic Plastik have yet again knocked it out of the park. On to the next. Some detailing of the Crow itself. Now, this comes as an accessory, I believe, with the Standard and the Deluxe, and pretty much all of them as well. Just seeing some of the detailing on the sculpt there, very, very nicely done, and very effective, liking the sculpt and the paint applications there. These are the accessories for the standard issue. You're getting the magnetic base with the Crow symbol in the middle, done in black with Crow on the front there, the guitar, the shotgun, the katana, which I believe is metal, and all the swap out hands as well. Hands are looking great. We've got some bound and unbound hands here. The strapping there looks really good, and we've also got the hole in the hand look as well, which I think is vital to have with this figure. And there's the Crow again, and the chair. Now, this, I believe, is the introduction to the Deluxe edition, and this is where we're seeing, getting our first look at the Deluxe version, the rooted hair version rather. And as it mentions at the bottom there, rooted hair only coming with the 3 past the standard. We're looking at full leather in the outfits, real metal blades, magnetic stand as we've come to expect from Kaustic Plastik, and I do like their magnetic stands. They just work. And obviously what they're calling the if I can lead in it, the RCES, separate eyeball rolling system. So let's take a first look at the rooted hair, and yeah, for me it's rooted hair all the way. As good as the sculpted hair is, I think this rooted hair looks absolutely phenomenal. And now the Deluxe edition and the Deluxe edition Gold vary in a few areas, not least you get these 2 gravestones. You get Shelley and Eric's gravestones. It's a magnetic mini diorama display base, and it's looking very, very nice indeed. On to the next. Yeah, we're getting a shot again of those 2 gravestones. Loving the lighting in this one, and just got Eric stood between the 2 of them. So yeah, nice addition there, and I'm going to assume that the exclusive version will get this as well as the other diorama, which we will get to. On to the next, holding the guitar, head down, clutching the Pagliacci mask, and once again, detailing. I'm not going to bang on too much about the detailing here because it pretty much speaks for itself. The pictures speak 1,000 words here. Loving that hair, looks absolutely phenomenal. I know that Kaustic Plastiks spent a hell of a lot of time getting this hair right, and I think because the figure deserves it, and I just love what they're doing here. And as regular said, Charles will know, love the work from Kaustic Plastik. Arms akimbo again there, some different lighting here, slightly more colourful. Get to see the front of that magnetic base for the first time with that bold red crow logo on the front there, and the fall on that coat. I'm wondering if it's wired. I will have to check. Side view there of and now we're on to the exclusive version now. It does jump around, I do apologise. Now the exclusive edition is going to come with this base, it's going to come with the gravestone base, and it's going to come with an even bigger diorama that we're going to get to shortly. Once again, we've got that walking, this is the deluxe edition gold again. Close up on that head sculpt, and I think this shot probably is the best of the pictures that Kaustic Plastik have released with this head sculpt. Phenomenal, really. It's simply amazing. It is one of those figures that looks like a still lifted from the film, or the figure could just get up and walk away. I'm going to lean in here. The curls on the edge of that mouth there, the tone, not totally black, that lipstick, that's got a sort of a hint of purple in there, just about right. The shading around the eyes on point. The eyes super glassy, and I believe that they've used a technique that they've never used before to get the glassiness of these eyes, but they're the right colour, and that hair falls absolutely superbly. On to the next. Another close-up of this head sculpt. Yeah, what can I say that I've already said on the head sculpt? Just superb, and I think quite possibly the best Eric Draven in 1/6 scale I've ever seen. So expressive, that face, beautiful work there. Those eyes just off to one side. Give it that, once again, that melancholy, which is, I mean, yes, he is a ghostly action hero, but there is a melancholy that follows him around throughout the film, and they've captured it amazingly well there, I think. Crow on shoulder, I'm assuming that there are two versions of this. There is one with wings outspread, and then one which hopefully will be magnetically attached, but apparently there are magnets everywhere in this, so shouldn't be an issue. Once again, mean, moody, beautiful sculpt, could be a photo lifted from the film. Once again, yeah, same thing there with the moon in the background, and that's the deluxe gold edition, or rather the deluxe edition. Now, I think they've photoshopped out the pole there. The bird itself comes on a transparent pole, I'm pretty certain of that. That's something that we saw Hot Toys do way back in the day with their original. And that chair shot, yet again, it just works for me. And those hands look beautiful. And regulars to the channel will know how much I bang on about Kaustic Plastik making some of the best hands in the business. And I think we're looking at getting some more here as well. On to the next. Close up of those two gravestones, detailing looks great. You've got the crow there at the front, and I assume that's magnetically attached. I'm going to assume this is polystone stroke resin, which is what we've seen with the vast majority of their dioramas, and those gravestones beautifully sculpted, weathered and painted there. Yeah, there you go. Crow on a clear acrylic flight pole with the moon behind it. Very evocative, and some detailing on the sculpt and paint applications on the wings there as well, and once again that head. And got him perched on top of one of the gravestones, magnets I am assuming. The hole in the hand, great to see its inclusion, and the ring on there. Yeah, you've got that wet look blood paint application, and yeah, we're getting to see the hand work as well there. The sculpting and paint applications on the hand, really good. Had that shot before, only slightly further away. As I say, there's some repetition here. We've had that one before as well. That's still the deluxe edition gold. There's some great photography going on here. You've got the shotgun shells on the side of the shotgun as well. The guitar, oh no, that's actually the neck of the guitar, sorry. But yeah, the guitar over the shoulder, and I can't fault this figure from what I'm seeing here. Love that one. That's a cracking pose, cracking shot, as is that one. And the difference, as you can see there, and this is down to obviously the pose and the angle of the head, but the eyes as well, for me can change it from being melancholy and wistful to being aggressive and dangerous, which is befitting the character. Chair again, back of the chair if we haven't already seen that. Distance shot on the grave, maybe comes with some flowers, who knows. Oh, and leaves on that diorama base as well. And Eric's grave looks like it's empty, which is perfect. Once again, the accessories are the same pretty much throughout. So if you see that accessory shot, again, bear with me. Finally, the exclusive edition. Now, I'm going to put my hands up in the air here. Before shooting this video, I have put my pre-order in and I've gone all in. I didn't see the point of not. Let's put it that way. Huge Kaustic Plastik fan. I would regret it if I settled for maybe a different version later down the line. And the reason why I've gone with the exclusive version is this diorama that we're seeing for the first time in the background, but we'll get to that. This is in without the coat on, perfect. And there's a list here if you're wanting to pause it of all the stuff that's included with the web exclusive. Similar shot again. Now we're seeing why I've gone exclusive, and it's this broken window diorama from the apartment with the candles in front. Beautiful. Other companies have done it in card or with a hint of plastic, but this I think is going to be it's going to be resin, and it looks stunning. And what better way to display your Crow figure, your Eric Draven? Once again, the accessories are the same. We're also getting a breakdown of how these eyes have been created. I won't go into too much detail here. If you're wanting to check out the behind the scenes making of these eyes, please feel free to hit pause and read it. But this is the eyes over here, and they are looking phenomenal. I have to say, they're looking really, really good. So yeah, new territory for Kaustic Plastik. That diorama there. These candles apparently are magnetic, can shift around. You can also put the chair on there, and you've got that Pagliacci mask as well. The sculpted in broken glass. We've seen that from a few angles here, and the detailing there. Paint applications look great to give it that wood look, and the sculpting on the glass, that sort of frosted and dirty glass looks great as well. We've got him stood behind it. This is what I'm looking forward to with the exclusive edition with this diorama, is you can either have him in front of it on the chair, stood, or you can have him behind it looking out. Both look suitably impressive, and what a great way to swap up the look in the display. Some of the detailing again on that exclusive, from the candles, the Pagliacci mask and the broken glass that's scattered around. More detailing on the candles, another shot of that window, and a shot of him in front of the window. I do like that one with the crow flying through the open window and him stood there. Just absolutely excellent. And the accessories are all there, the gun, the katana, and everything else. And I believe that is the last shot. So there you have it, folks. Slightly longer than usual, but a lot more to look at. So what is your take on Kaustic Plastiks' version of the Crow? Are you all in? Will you be picking up a version of it? Which version will you be picking up? Are you passing on it? Is it not your thing? Please drop a comment in the comment section below. I'd be fascinated to hear your take on this. As I say, I'm all in, web exclusive. It's a done deal. Huge Crow fan, and I think what we could be looking at, and I've said it before in this video, but I'll say it again, I think we are looking at the start of something very, very special with the Maestro line here. I'm so looking forward to where this line is going to go from Kaustic Plastik, and I think also we're looking at quite possibly the definitive Eric Draven in 1/6 scale. So there you have it, folks. A massive thank you for watching, as always. What have we got coming up on the channel? Well, there's plenty more previews, plenty more reviews, tours, showcases, and all that other stuff. We've got stuff from Hot Toys, Susu Toys, Present Toys, Kaustic Plastik, XO6, Iconic Studios, the list goes on. Next up on the channel, it's a big Hot Toys release. We will be diving in very, very soon with Hot Toys' take on the Scorched Alien from Alien Romulus. So stay tuned for that. And I suppose all it remains for me to say is a massive thank you for watching, as always. And until next time on the channel, take care of yourselves and happy collecting.